This is Karen, and this is Rebeltown TV, and this is Carl Comer and Lois Gregory, and we're going to talk about the history of tailgating here in the Grove with this family. Carl, how many generations do we have here?
Well, Lois has been here for how many, Lois? 4 generations?
This will be the fourth generation to be right here.
And we've been at this particular spot for about 40 years, and since you were about that high, and so yeah.
Well, how long have we been playing Ole Miss State on campus?
Well, we played Ole Miss State way back when I was in school here in the 50s all the time, and then we made our area in judgment and went to Jackson in 1973, and then we started again in about 1992. And of course, we've kicked our tail every year in Oxford for the last several years.
Well, I think we're about 11 in a row in Oxford. Is that not right?
I don't think it's that, but it's close.
Well, what's the history of the Egg Bowl? How many times have we kicked their tail?
Well, Ole Miss has won 60 games, and I think maybe they've won 40 and tied 5 or 6. And of course, we did that in the last century, and we did that in the last decade, and here we go again this time.
Well, is this count the times they had to forfeit?
Well, no, they did have to forfeit that game back in the 70s when they had Bob Tyler. They cheated and had to forfeit the game, but we had a bet with some state fans, and we paid them the shrimp supper, but they still cheated, but we still got to forfeit.
Now, how long has the bet been going on, Lois? Do you remember?
73.
The 73? I was too young to be invited to the first several, so I'm not sure.
So the bet's still going on today?
Bet is still going on today. I inherited it. It was, yes, part of my inheritance.
And now your father and Carl's names are on the Walk of Champions, right?
That's
on
correct.
The brick on the Walk of Champions. But you were too young to be invited for the first.
I was, yes, entirely too young to be invited to the first shrimp supper.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. I think I was about 6th grade.
Yeah, if I were too young, you were definitely too young.
So, is there anything else y'all want to tell this guy about the Ole Miss State rivalry?
Well,
not that we can put on television.
Okay.
All right, we have one more thing.
Are you ready?
Hell yes! Damn right! Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who in the hell are we? Hey, flam, flam, bam, bam, Ole Miss, my damn!